with forewarned meteorologist Shea tracking quite a bit for us this morning, Shea, and looking at who's going to be most affected.
Yeah, yesterday was a pretty busy day across southeastern Arizona. Pretty good coverage, but the monsoon tease continues. We've got another round of storms this afternoon. The best chance, though, is going to be to the east of Tucson. So if you live in Cochise, Graham, or Greenlee County, you're definitely going to want to stay storm alert later on today. But tomorrow, coverage will increase again almost all across southeastern Arizona. So we have one more pretty active day, and then that drier air is going to impact us as we work our way towards the weekend. It's going to shove the moisture out of here, so we're going to dry things out. But impacts continue to remain the same. Gusty wind, blowing dust, lightning, so be sure you're staying storm alert. And of course, download our mobile weather app if you have not done so already. Doppler radar is quiet right now this morning. We are seeing a few clouds roll in as well, and that's going to kind of hinder activity a little bit more compared to yesterday here in eastern Pima County and to the west. We're waking up pretty clear out towards Cochise County, and that will help fuel storms later on today. Right around 11 a.m., most of us are on the dry side, but we will see a little bit of activity over the high terrain around that time. By 2 p.m., looking a little more active, especially to the south and east of Tucson. Some heavy rainfall with some of these thunderstorms, so totals are looking pretty good out towards the east. Storms migrate northward by 6 p.m., maybe a little activity around the metro area, but most of us are on the dry side and just cloudy. And then into early tomorrow morning, a little bit of action along the international border will be possible, and then we'll dry out around sunrise. For your forecast rainfall totals, looking pretty good. Sierra Vista potentially seeing over a ½ inch. Benson around 1/4 of an inch, maybe a little over 1/10 of an inch in Nogales and Green Valley. Here in Tucson, maybe just a couple hundredths of an inch. Same thing up towards Oracle. So pretty light totals for most, but those higher totals are definitely going to favor areas east of Tucson and maybe over the high terrain as well. So still some decent rainfall for this time of year. Today's highs pushing into the low 90s, if not upper 80s in Corona Day, Tucson and in Vail. Overnight tonight, temperatures will drop into the 60s, but notice the map, temperatures are a little bit cooler where rainfall might show up. So keep that in mind. It's going to help cool us down this afternoon where, of course, it does rain. To the south and east, mainly in the 80s today, and then tonight dropping into the 50s. For your moisture tracker, as we work our way into the weekend, drier air is going to kind of shut down our thunderstorm chances. As we work our way into early next week, most of us will be dry with the exception of areas east of Tucson, especially this weekend. Cochise, Graham, and Greenlee County could still see some thunderstorm action over the high terrain. So keep that in mind if you have outdoor plans and you're heading out towards the east. 7-day forecast now. Coverage increases a little bit more for your Thursday before dropping down this weekend. Temperatures in the upper 80s to low 90s the next few days, which is right around normal. And then as we dry out, temperatures will warm up, kind of creeping close to